Dreams are like seeds. Everything you see around you, the table you're sitting at, the chair you're in, Amazon, Facebook, all started as an idea in someone's mind. But here's the thing, not all dream seeds land in fertile soil. Some never take root because the person carrying them isn't positioned or prepared to bring them to life. And that's where personal growth comes in. You already have everything you need inside you. Raw potential, literally waiting to be harnessed. But just like a seed needs the right environment to grow, your dreams need the right foundation. So in today's episode, we're talking about why a personal growth plan is the first step towards fulfilling your dreams and how you can start building yours today. So who is this episode for? This episode is for you if you have big dreams, but you feel stuck and unsure of how to take action. You feel like you used to dream, but somewhere along the way, life got in the way, and now you don't even know where to start. But you're ready to take control of your growth and start moving toward your goals with intention. My friend, you are in the right place. By the end of this episode, you'll not only feel inspired to begin your personal growth journey, but you'll also walk away with 3 to 4 simple but powerful ways to jumpstart your own plan. Sound good? All right, let's dive in. Have you ever felt like you were just existing, not truly living? Like you were made for more, but somehow life got in the way. Hey, I'm TRE, your host, transformational coach, and dream doula. Welcome to Dream in Action, the podcast where we don't just talk about dreams, we bring them to life. For years, I nurtured others, first as my mom's oldest child, then as a mother myself. And then somewhere along the way, I lost me, stuck in autopilot. But I was never able to shake the fact that my mom passed away at just 42, full of unfulfilled dreams. And I knew I couldn't keep waiting. So I embraced the stretch, took action, and found opportunities in places I never expected. Now, I help women over 40 do the same. Stop waiting, start dreaming, and take bold action. If you're ready to go from feeling stuck to building something meaningful, you're in the right place. This is Dream in Action. So what in the world is a personal growth plan? If you've been around the personal development space for a while, then you've probably heard the term personal growth thrown around a lot. It's often used interchangeably with self-help or self-improvement, but honestly, I personally do not love those terms. Self-improvement can make it sound like you're not enough as you are. But personal growth, now that's about expansion. It's about becoming the person who can handle and sustain the dream you're working toward. To make it really simple, a personal growth plan is an intentional strategy for developing yourself. So your mindset, your skills, your habits, and your emotional resilience, so you can step into the life you want to create. Simply put, a personal growth plan is an intentional strategy for developing yourself. So that includes your mindset, your skills, your habits, and emotional resilience, so you can step into the life you want to create. And I truly, truly believe that if you're serious about fulfilling your dreams, then a personal growth plan is non-negotiable. But why is personal growth the first step to fulfilling your dreams? Well, for one, your dream will only grow as big as you do. You don't just get a dream. You become the person who can handle that dream. If you want to build a business, you have to grow into someone who can lead, make decisions, and handle setbacks. If you want to become a best-selling author, you have to grow into someone who can be disciplined and vulnerable and resilient. Your dream isn't waiting for permission. It's waiting for preparation. Number 2, clarity comes through growth. So many people say they don't know what they want, but the truth is, clarity doesn't come from thinking about your dreams. It comes from taking action toward them. When you start investing in your own growth, things become clearer. You start discovering what excites you, what drains you, and where you truly want to go. Number 3, a personal growth plan helps you stay the course. Look, pursuing your dreams isn't always easy. You're going to hit obstacles, you're going to hit doubts, and moments where quitting feels like the better option. But when you're actively growing, when you're reading, you're learning, and you're surrounding yourself with people who inspire you, it keeps you grounded. It reminds you why you started in the first place. Okay, let's get practical now. How do you jumpstart your personal growth plan? If you're ready to start growing intentionally, then here are 4 ways to kickstart your personal growth plan today. Number 1, start a learning habit. Pick one area where you want to grow and commit to learning about it. This could be reading a book about it, or listening to a podcast, or even taking a short online course. The goal is to expose yourself to new ideas that challenge and expand your thinking. Now, a great book to start with this, and if you followed my podcast in the past, you know I'm a book nerd. I love to read, especially personal development books. I had a book club purely dedicated to personal development. And one book recommendation I can give right here is the book Atomic Habits. Is really popular. If you've been in the personal growth space for any length of time and you've not heard of Atomic Habits, then what rock are you hiding under? Atomic Habits is the book by James Clear, and it's a great place to start if you want to build momentum. Okay, let's move on to number 2. Audit your environment. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." So take a look around. Who's influencing you? Are your daily conversations fueling your dreams or draining them? If your current environment isn't inspiring growth, then start seeking out new voices. Those could be in form of mentors, books, online communities, anything that expands your world. For instance, I have an incredible community of entrepreneurs, and from that community, there's another smaller community of coaches where we just encourage each other, we lift each other up, we hold each other accountable. Gold, I tell you. Okay, number 3, set a stretch goal. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. So pick one thing that stretches you and commit to it. This could be launching your website, or speaking up in meetings, or finally sharing that idea you've been sitting on. I'll give you an example. Some months ago, like late last year, I was in a women's breakfast meeting, and we were in the Q&A section of that meeting, and about 1 or 2 people were asking where they could find coaches. They were asking the panelists where they could find coaches. Now, I wasn't being showcased or anything. I was in the meeting to receive. And usually when I'm in a meeting where I'm just there to receive, my natural bent is to just hide in the background. Okay? But I saw this as an opportunity to share the gold mine of knowledge and training that I had. So I had to come out of my comfort zone and raise my hand with my heart beating wildly in my chest. So that was me literally stepping out of my comfort zone. The key: make it just uncomfortable enough to challenge you, but not so big that you shut down. Now, number 4, and number 4 is always my favorite. Journal your progress. Look, growth is subtle. It happens in small moments that you won't even notice. That's why journaling is such a game changer. It helps you see how far you've come and makes your growth real. So I have a little homework for you. Try this. Every day, write down one thing you learned, one thing you did outside your comfort zone, and then one thing you're grateful for. Keep it as simple, keep it as short, 5 minutes. And see if that isn't going to be a game changer for you. So to conclude, your dream isn't a someday thing. It's a now thing. And that first step isn't waiting for the right time, the right opportunity, or for someone to give you permission. It's growing into the person who can bring that dream to life. So here's my challenge to you today. Pick just one of the 4 steps we've talked about today and commit to it. Just one. Start there and watch how everything begins to align and change for you. And if this episode spoke to you, why not share it with a friend or 3? But if you enjoyed this episode, don't keep it to yourself. Sharing, like they say, is caring. And until next time, dream free and take action. And that's it for today's episode of Dream in Action. I hope this conversation stirred something in you, maybe a fresh idea, a little more clarity, or just a reminder that your dreams are valid and worth pursuing. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new one. And if you're feeling generous, leaving a review helps people find this podcast. It's like telling the algorithm, hey, this is worth listening to. So if this spoke to you today, and you don't even do any of the other 2, please share it with a friend or 2. Before we go, let me leave you with one of my favorite Bible verses of all time. Never doubt God's mighty power to work in you and accomplish all this. He will achieve infinitely more than your greatest request, your most unbelievable dream, and exceed your wildest imagination. He will outdo them all, for his miraculous power constantly energizes you. Ephesians 3:20. Until next time, dream wildly, live boldly, and keep going.